Hey Crossbridge, Pastor Trevor here. I hope you've been enjoying going through the Rooted devotional. I think it's such an important thing to intentionally grow in your faith using devotionals and reading plans like this. So today, as we're nearing the end of this reading plan, we're in the second to last day of the plan. I'd like to go through with you today's reading. It's Acts chapter 2, verses 42 through 47. If you haven't read it yet, please go pause this video and go read that first. But then I'd like to teach a little bit. So what if you joined Crossbridge Church, you came to a membership class, and we told you that in order to be a member of our church, we have a few requirements. First off, you have to go sell your house. When you do, you have to give all your money to the church. We're going to have you come to the church every single night. You have to eat with us every night. And when you get here, we're going to pray together. We're going to listen to a sermon every single day. And you're expected to be here and be a part of that every single day. How would you react to that? I think the majority of us, we would think that's a little weird, right? That's a little too much. But I want to take a moment, considering what we just read in today's passage, to let that challenge us to see what community might look like a little bit differently. See, a lot of us, when we first hear about community, when we hear messages and sermons about what it's like to be in community, it's often told from the perspective of what it does to help us. And it's true. We are communal beings. There is something powerful that happens when we get together with other Christian brothers and sisters. There's something really good and really powerful there. But I want to change our perspective just a little bit today in the next couple minutes. See, I don't think community is just something that helps us, although it does. I think it's something that God uses to teach the world about us. I think it's something that God uses. He shows us to the world and says, look at what they do. That shows you something about me. So I think God is using us to teach something to the world. If we look at the believers, the way they did community back in the day, there was something so attractive about their communal lives together that this was an act of evangelism. So they were together, they were all together every day, sharing meals, sharing prayer, listening to messages. It was such a wonderful thing. And we read at the very end of the passage that the Lord added daily to the fellowship those that were being saved. There was something so special about what they did that when others looked at the way they lived their lives, no matter how weird it was, because it was a bit radical, something special happened that showed them that there is a new way to live. And I think God was using their community to show them something about himself. And I think that something is that God is a God of community. That he's a God that expects us to love and be with one another. And it showed that there is a new way to do this humanity thing. And so we in the church today, we are called to live in a similar way. Now, it'd be a little weird for us to go ask you to sell your house, but we are called to live in such a way that is attractive to other people. And Jesus put it best in John 13:35. He said, by this, everyone will know that you are my disciples, if you love one another. So my challenge to you today is very simple. Go love one another. Be in community with people around you. Go find your church members. Go find your friends at church and just be together. Show the world what it looks like to be a Christian in fellowship and in community with one another, because God uses that to show them who he is. Thanks for being a part of this today. I hope you have a good day.